How's it going? I'm out here with Rudy, and now Soda's going to join me too, so that's pretty neat. Got the dogs here with me, and we've been out looking around for sheds and checking some trail cameras, but I just wanted to share a couple verses that's been on my mind this week as I've been working on my physical fitness and that physical training. And I went for a run the other day, and I wasn't doing as good in the run as I thought I should be. It wasn't as fast, I was kind of struggling, and it made me, I kind of started getting down on myself. And like I wasn't doing as good as I thought I should be, and that I should be a little bit further along than where I am, and so on and so forth. But it got me to the thinking about this verse in 1 Timothy 4:8 that says, "Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and in the life to come. This is a trustworthy saying, and everyone should accept it. This is why we work hard and continue to struggle, for our hope is in the living God, who is the Savior of all people, particularly of all believers." So like I was saying, I was talking about training the other day and going for a run and how it didn't go as well as I had thought it should, or wasn't doing as well as I thought I should have been doing. And it made me think of that verse, particularly about the word training. And it made me realize that there is a difference between training versus a performance. In sports and physical training type of stuff, you're leading up to a performance, so to speak. And but that's not what you're doing here. In sports, they say you're gonna play the way you practice, so you should practice the way you want to play for that performance in the end. But in life and for this godliness, it's not about a performance. I go through life and sometimes I get things wrong, or I maybe say the wrong things, or maybe get a wrong attitude, or whatever the case may be, and then I get super down on myself, super hard on myself, overthink a lot of things, and then I get stressed that I'm overthinking, and then I get stressed because I get stressed, and it's just a whole roller coaster that I'm not doing good enough, that I'm not performing, so to speak, to the best of my ability. But yeah, it just kind of goes back to this verse that it's for training. Training is about learning from our mistakes and getting better that way. And it helped me learn kind of a new concept of grace, that, I'm training for godliness. It's not a performance of godliness. I'm not already there. But, Jesus' performance, his life, like he was there. He was perfect. So it's not about a performance for me, but so much as it is about training for godliness. And it helped me realize too, with other people, if other people maybe snap back at me for whatever reason, or if I feel like they're doing me wrong, or even if I do them wrong, it showed me a little bit different aspect of grace and how we're all in this life training for something, and whatever that might be. But especially us, all believers, talked about this saying, "Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and in the life to come." And this verse talked about how this is particularly true for all believers, and how our hope is in God. Our hope isn't in our performance. Our hope isn't in the things of this world, or how well we do, or whatever the case, but it's just about the grace, and truly how our hope is in God alone, not the things that we do or don't do very well. So that was my victory moment of the day that I wanted to share with y'all.